Welcome everyone. It's RyFry with you from Studio B coming in.
Studio B.
Taylor Worre.
What's up?
What's happening, man?
What's going on, brother?
A lot.
What is it? What are we on now?
We're on episode 8 today. So we're gonna talk. This is unique, man.
Yeah.
This is it. So LifeVantage is listed at or by businessfromhome.org as one of the top 100 MLMs.
Yep.
Why? Like what makes us special? What's going on?
Well, there's a lot. I think we're going to get into a lot of it, but we'll start at the top. You know, the executive team, the company is ran by network marketing professionals, and I think that's so important. I think that there's a lot of companies that think that they can pull executives from outside of our profession to come run their companies, and a lot struggle because we swim in different waters. We play a different game, and so I think that it's, you know, there's a lot of principles to business that can equate across the board, but working with a giant group of distributors is very different. And so our corporate office, we had a meeting a couple months back with 20 of us and the executives and the GMs, and there's over 330 years of combined network marketing experience between 20 people. It's an average, that
makes a difference.
It's an average of 16.5 years per person of network marketing professional experience running your company.
Right.
So that's what I look for. I think that that's the number one thing that allows this field to really run at the speed that they're running at now, is having a team at the corporate level that's able to run with them at that speed.
And I agree. I mean, you're a big part of that with regards to the field leaders. Dave Fleming, Justin Rose. I've worked with these guys for
Kelly
14
Rich.
years.
Unbelievable
14 years.
Yeah.
And Callie, Darren. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, all the way down to even customer service.
Seriously.
Skylar and these guys.
Yeah, incredible people.
One of the things that brought me here, not only was it the executives, but the products.
Yep.
I mean, for the first time, I have the ability to literally lean on the science of the product that's third party.
Yeah.
You know, third party. We have 27 peer-reviewed studies on our product. And I get a lot of people to they want to dispute a little bit of our science and dispute the products and so forth. And I just kind of look at it and go, just go to the peer-reviewed studies and just take it on.
Just go read them in. Yeah, take them in.
I haven't seen a company like that with
it's
products.
Huge. I think that's huge. I think the amount of patents that we have behind our products, PubMed studies.
Yeah.
Just the amount of and not only that, you know, because we could have sat back on a lot of our studies and a lot of our science and a lot of our patents. We could have just sat back on that, but we've got amazing doctors. We have a doctor advisory board ran by Dr. Natalie Chabreau, our amazing in-house doctor and scientist that works to constantly bring new studies, new things to the company that what our product is doing out in the world. Working with universities all over the country, all over the world to run more tests and studies on what these products are really capable of doing. So I think it's so awesome.
And I think what you just tapped on, it's what differentiates us from a lot of those companies in the industry. Yeah. Let me ask you, what does publicly traded mean to you as far as a company?
I think it's really cool for me personally. I think that I don't want to say this, and I don't want to dog any other network marketing companies. So that's important. But I think that what a publicly traded company in network marketing says, it says that we're willing to put all our cards on the table. It says that we're willing to be transparent 100% of the time. It says that we're willing to show you all the pieces and not, there's no curtain where anything's hiding behind.
Right.
Sometimes that happens in other companies. Yeah, it's huge.
Oh, man,
it's huge that you can go on and see the salaries of the executives, that you can go on and see where the company's revenue's at all times, that you can see all of this just public information.
Yeah.
And to be traded publicly on the NASDAQ is even better, that we're not on a pink sheet, that we're not on some, weak traded platform, that we're actually on the NASDAQ.
What's the ticker symbol?
LFVN.
So Lion,
LFVN.
Frank, Victor.
Was it Nova?
Nova. I think it could be on the code. I don't know.
But anyway, so the stock is, the fact that we're publicly traded for me was a big thing for me, because I wanted to be a part of a company that, like myself, rested on honor, morals, ethics every day.
Yeah.
And I wasn't afraid to show behind the scenes at any time.
No, it brings up another point, is the DSA. We're a part of the DSA. Is that lend credibility to us as a company?
Yeah, it's huge. You look at the amount of companies
want to be a part of that.
Just because they do a lot of due diligence on the companies that are a part of the DSA, the Direct Selling Association. It's not easy to be a part of the DSA. They do a lot of it's like over a year of fact-checking due diligence that they do on these companies to make sure that they are 100% on the up and up, that they're always doing the right things.
So ethics is a big
thing. And so it's huge.
Yeah,
it's huge. And so to be a part of that, to be a part of that organization and all the other organizations, I mean, we represent and support the ANMP, the Association of Network Marketing Professionals, the DSA, Business for Home,
right? All
of these, if you look at pretty much any platform that gathers data and statistics on the network marketing profession as a whole, LifeVantage is always there and is always looked at as one of the top companies.
Yeah.
On every platform. You can't find a platform where we're not. So that was a really exciting thing for me.
It's incredible. What about unilevel comp plan? Because we got binaries, we got breakaways, we got all sorts of stuff.
You got all sorts of stuff. And so I think that, and our comp plan is different than most unilevels. It's like a hybrid unilevel. It's very lucrative, and it's built for roots. It's built for legacy. It's built for structure. It's built for longevity. That's what I love about the comp plan. Is the comp plan, I think there's binaries allow you to be able to make a lot of money, a lot of money quick. But longevity is hard with binaries because of the structure and the customer ratio. If there's not a strong customer ratio, it all kind of starts trickling up the stream, and it gets harder and harder to keep that leveraged income.
Right.
But a unilevel, if you build right, you build with depth, and you build, some serious roots. Sure. It's an organization that can pay not only you, but multiple generations past.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me as a field leader, honestly, Taylor, we talked a lot about today, transparency. With a unilevel, you know exactly where you are. 100%, you know exactly where from A to Z your money is flowing, where you need to do, what you need to achieve. Yep. There's no gimmicks or gotchas. It's right in front of you, very transparent, which allows me as a business professional to make decisions at real time with regards to my business.
Of course.
And man, that's great. I love what you just said. It's legacy driven.
Yeah.
And that's what I love when we do these one takes with Taylor. Is you're going to get magic. And I think that's if I could sum up all of today on that particular part 8, it's a legacy company.
It really is.
I mean, we're going into our 11th year.
Yeah.
And okay, let me ask you that. Where do you see us in the next year as far as sales? What do you think? And obviously this isn't written down. This is
my, this is not the company's prediction. This is my prediction. But with the last 4 months and where this company is heading into this momentum shift, I really see LifeVantage is doing about $206, $207 million a year in revenue, something like that. I see us really settling, and having at least $100 million growth year, being around that $350 to $400 million a year range. I think we can be there. I think that we have the ability to.
Yeah.
I think that with some of the fun, exciting pieces coming in the next few months, it's just going to keep that energy alive. It's going to keep that stuff invigorated. And so, and then as all the things, once they all start to trickle into place, the stock continues to go up, people start looking at it, the analysts start looking at it and start trading at it. I mean,
it's game on.
It starts moving. And so it's fun. It's just an exciting time. But the next year is truly going to be a magical year. I believe, and I've said this multiple times now, I think that 30 to 50 years from now, people are going to look back on 2018 to 2019. And they're going to look back on this year and they're going to say, this was the year that changed my stars.
Wow.
This was the year where I had my defining moment. This was the year where I saw and was able to create an opportunity that really is been able to serve my family for the last 30 to 50 years.
I agree. And I think you hit it on the last in part 7. You talked about the old, and I actually don't mean to use that word, the brand new pioneering distributors that have literally built a foundation for this company, for guys like me that can come in and literally build on this massive foundation to grow from 200 million, 300 million, 400 million and above. And guys, we're going to do it, and it's going to be fun, and we're going to change the world in a big, big way, LifeVantage style.
Yep.
So Taylor, once again, man, it's always a pleasure.
My pleasure as always.
Thanks, everyone. Make sure part 9, we're coming back to you.
You got it.
Cheers.